Yeah, so this is Grey Mare's tail. You see why?
Certainly, yeah. You can see sort of the shape of a horse's tail there.
Yeah, and two of them, but it's called Grey Mare's tail.
Yeah.
It's lovely though, nice little area.
First time for me, this one.
Yeah. Hello everyone, thanks for joining us, thanks for rejoining the channel again. Today myself and Richard have come out, first port of call, what we've just been looking at, Grey Mare's tail. It's a little waterfall just outside Roost. We're going to go to another little waterfall in Treview by the Woodland Mill next.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
I'm not sure if that's got a name, but if it has, we'll put it up on screen. It's just a little cascade, not as good as these. And then the main destination up by Klondyke, and it's going to go to Klondyke Mill, somewhere I haven't been, but you have, Richard.
Yes, a while back.
Oh, we've got a friend.
Hello there.
There's the lads go. Yeah, so you know a little bit of history about that, do you?
Klondike, yes, definitely. It's the mill itself, I think, was, or the mining and everything else there, which was lead mine, was started around the 1900s and only continued for 10 years. There was a lot of money went into making the mill. As you'll see later on, it's quite a large construction, and all the equipment they had there for crushing the ore and everything else was a costly exercise. And to get money, they actually conned people into thinking, it was a very early scam, that there was lots of silver within the mine. They weren't lying to a point, there was silver there, but not to the length or the amount that was led to believe. So, what a con.
So an early scam.
Yes. There were quite a few people not very happy, I must admit. So, there you go. This mill also served a mine by the name of Pandora. At Klondike there is an adit into the mine opposite, which you'll probably see later on. But there was another mill that's another mine that the mill served, which was the Pandora mine.
Nothing to do with the bracelets, Pandora?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, there was a tramway from the Pandora along the banks of Gurianod, so far along, and then there was an aerial ropeway which took the ore down to the mill, which there's nothing left of the aerial ropeway anymore. So,
right. So that sounds interesting. Hope you can join us, and if you do, you know what I always ask for, it'll be appreciated. So I think we've got some photos to take and a little bit more footage to show you, so enjoy the video. Get back to you soon.
Bye for now.
Little man-made structure. I love the way the water is dripping off the planks of wood or whatever they are. Try and get a photo if I can. Quite a nice little cascade series. Yeah. A little recess in there. These are interesting.
They're very interesting, yeah.
Do you know what they are?
Obviously, I should imagine these have been holding some sort of machinery down. Up the way there a bit, which we took photos of, there's an artificial dam
Yeah.
with a cascade of water over the top of it. So I should imagine there'd be a water wheel of some description here. But what these actually held down, I haven't a clue really, but some sort of machinery.
Look like little bloody lamps, isn't it? At the first, until I saw them, so you see all the nuts and bolts on the top of them.
Perhaps a search on the internet might
reveal what they are.
yeah.
Oh well, that's interesting. Let's move on to the
There you
next
go.
place.
Yeah.
These are fairy falls at Treview. Richard's just down here by the bench, setting up for a photo. I've been here a few times, but this is absolutely the most raging I've seen it, so that's good. Possibly a bit too much water for a photo, but we'll soon find out. Anyhow, let's go and see. Klondyke. Car park. Klondyke Mill from the backside. Not Richard's. No, not yours. No. Rucksack's in the way for. Right. The bridge of death. That plank of wood. Cascades coming down there, lovely. What's that then? Some sort of cog. Bit boggy. Good job the wellies are on.
That was a good shout out.
Hey?
That was a good call, that from
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I thought so because of from the waterfalls and there was a lot of bogginess on the trails, wasn't there? And the speed of water. I just thought, stick with the wellies. People writing the names. Freddie No Mates has been here.
That roof's collapsed since I was last here.
Yeah, less exposed
It
to the
wasn't,
elements.
it wasn't complete before, but I used to wash them. And that's what all this is. And
Right.
I've seen it in other areas as well up here.
It's just like spills of whatever.
Yeah.
Ah,
They crush it up, see? They crush it up fine.
yeah,
And I don't know whether they have like a sieve effect
right.
and sort of take out what they need
Yeah.
to extract the lead, if you like.
Yeah. Whoa, that's one of the mines. It'll be interesting to go and have a look what's in there. Right, so we just stopped for a brew, refuel ourselves.
Yeah.
Something to eat earlier. Hope you've enjoyed the little walk around today. We've had quite an interesting day, I think.
Yes. Yeah. A few waterfalls, cascades over the corner there.
Yeah, beautiful. There,
Had the drones up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so a little chat I thought today. We're just saying something we spoke about before with the other lads as well. Is when do you feel you are as a photographer? Do you think you've improved a lot in the last 5 years? Let's just say. You know, are you self-critical? Do you look at your own work? What do you do?
Well, yeah, I look at my own work. Also, some of the captures are put forward in a camera club. I don't always agree with the judging. I think it can be very, very sort of one-sided, and certain judges like certain colours, and of course that's not really what it's all about, I don't think.
No.
But I think I've improved my photography over the years. I think my compositions could do with a bit of honing and a bit more sort of looking at, but I'm getting there, I think, slowly.
I think that's the thing, you always keep moving forward, don't you? I mean, I look back at my work 5 years ago, and it's bloody horrendous, in my own opinions. I know I've come...
Yeah.
And Sandy, you know, your friend who's a pro photographer that you work with a little bit closely, and he actually says he followed my journey, and he can see where I've come, but even I can see, because I mean, I remember the pubcasts watching a while back, good 6 months, and they were talking about where they had to put their own worst photos, and everybody starts somewhere, and that's the thing. So it's like everything else, the more you do, the better you will get.
Yeah.
It's like with karting with me, and I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to get any faster than this? But the more you go, and when you're learning, there's big leaps to be had. But as you start getting better and better, and things start locking in your head, I think it gets a bit harder to get those improvements. And it's the same kind,
from minutes to
exactly
seconds.
the same in photography or whatever work you're doing. As you're getting higher up, it's the improvements are a little. But if you keep going, those improvements will come.
Yeah.
And that's how I can compare it for karting, photography. It's the same. You will get there, you know. But it's nice to hear somebody else saying. But I look back, and I remember them saying on this podcast, and there was a pro photographer on there who said that we all start, and it's the editing really, where we play. It's like kid with a new toy. You're playing with sliders, and we've all done it. And I used to be an artist. The question and how he put it across, which was spot on again, was the question is how fast do you leave that before you start to realise,
This is unreal.
This is unreal. You know, it's art.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like that, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
You know, people think I criticise it. Perhaps I don't put it across good enough. But I've said on numerous of times, as you'll bear and the rest of the lads, it's subjective. It's their style. The only difference is I will say I don't like it. That's not criticising it.
No.
It's not for me. If if that's your style and you want to do that, fine. But I won't like it. I'm more, And my friend said, as such, the best way to tell on an image, you look at any image on any social media platform, the instant you see it, you put yourself there. Is that what you're seeing with your eyes? And if it's yes, truthful, hand on heart, yes, that's the mark of a skillful photographer, editor.
Yeah.
And this is a pro saying this, remember? A good composition, whatever, but if you're seeing that, then it's a good photographer. If it's no, never in a lifetime, even though it may be visually pretty, but it's art. And of course, where's that borderline? Because it'll differ from you to me, to every viewer out there. But it's the simplest way of putting it was, if you put yourself within the first second of seeing an image, yes, I'd see that. No, never in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. That's the easiest way to try and describe. And I think that was, and I look back 5 years ago, like I said, started, and I was an artist. I owe me, and I'm so glad I've left that, because I don't like it. I've done that. I've been there, I've done it, and I thought they were great. I'm not going to tell lies.
At the time,
But you just see, and you think, no. So I'm glad I whether people like it or not, the photographers will probably like it, the artists might not like it. it's irrelevant really, because you cannot please everybody,
No.
can you?
No.
You know, I mean, it's,
Not at all.
No. So, and the other thing from there, you know, going on, your photography has improved. When do you feel you could take your best photos? Because for me, I'm vlogging. You know why I vlog?
Yeah.
I don't push anything for the screen. The only thing I ask for is a thumbs up, and
Yeah.
they know that, and that's it. That's just to show appreciation of the work that puts in. Any vlogger knows the amount of work they have to put in. But the base, I might get 1 or 2 nice shots. I know myself for a fact. Because I'm a man and I can't multitask, as my wife keeps telling me. I'm sure some of you were the same. You know, I did have the intention when I came out, and I've said photography is always first, the vlogging second.
Yeah.
And that was the intention. But I know it's not.
No.
Because I look back, I go home and see some of the images and I think, fuck, crying out
I
loud.
could have done better.
I've got
than
no
that.
separation there. Why haven't I seen that? Stupid. The composition is not right there. I know the light, because obviously we know as photographers, best light, sunrise, sunset,
Yeah.
fog, mist, etc. You go out and you make that effort. But when we're vlogging, which is this for the family, as I say, and any friends or genuine subscribers who like what we're doing, they'll just appreciate you get what you get when we're out, and snapshots, which the family will probably think are great, or non-photographers.
Well, yes.
As a photographer and other people looking, I think, oh no, you know, he's missed this, he's missed that. Yeah, I know I've missed this, and I know I've missed that. I don't know everything, I'm not trying to say that, but you know yourself when you look at it, because I'm my own worst critic, you know, and I know my friend will private message me sometimes, not very often at all, and he said, you know, have you thought about this or that? And I thought, actually no, because I respect having seen his portfolio, even though he's not a landscape photographer,
Yeah.
but he's been there before, and you know.
Yeah.
So, but what about you though? Do you think, when's your best photography?
Well, yeah. When you've got, I think when you're sort of more concentrated on the photography, it does become better. Obviously,
Yeah.
if you've got other
we got a
things
friend.
in mind.
Hello. Oh, you're
And it
beautiful,
does.
aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it's as you say, sort of uninterrupted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say by myself, because
No.
I do prefer company, I must admit.
Yeah, it's a social side when you go
yeah.
out, isn't it? But for photography, I'm either on my own or I'm just concentrating on photography. Can't multitask, can't vlog and do photography.
Yeah.
Even though I might get 1 or 2, and the odd one that you will get, you know, that you are proud of, even when you're vlogging. But yeah, basically, I think it's. But I don't mind, because it's a social side. We get out, we fly the drones, we're having a
Have a
good
laugh.
time, and that's what it's about. But
Chat.
yeah, chill out time. So I think that's it, really. You know, I mean, because when we're out, we take it in turns, like with the drone, obviously, in this space or whatever. I went off to do some cascade stuff. You flew your drone. We respect each other.
That's
and
it.
if you finished or I finished, we're not hurrying each other up, because we know we're doing what we're doing. So that's interesting, though. Yeah, and I thought that was a good topic to, you know, and I think it was on a cast the other night as well, funnily enough, which was it's strange how things sort of go around, isn't it? You know, but for me, you know, the other thing some people say I've heard before, you should always put your best images out. For me, I couldn't give a shit,
No.
because for this vlog, it's for the family. You know, it might be a snapshot, but it's telling the story of where we are, what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to put my best images out. You
No,
know,
it's not something for sale. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you know, nothing wrong with people who do that. Not knocking that, but for me, it's each to their own again. Yeah. Everything's subjective, not just photography, work, everything, isn't it? You think about it. You know, life itself. You look at things and you think, well, you know, yeah, might not agree with you on there. I'm not going to fall out, but there you go. So that was just a little thought on the little chats. Our thoughts on the subject today. I'm sure you've got yours. You know, there's no rights or wrongs, is there? So no. Anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up here. There will be photos as usual at the end. We may be stopping again. I might show you something. You know, if we see something that sticks out or whatever that's is worth looking at. But otherwise, the photos will be following you. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, that would be fantastic. Really appreciate it. Hope you can join us next time, wherever we are. Yeah, and look forward to joining us then. So until then, you know the score. Stay safe, have fun. Keep
Certainly.
shooting. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.